Hey everyone, welcome back to my booktube channel, Kylie Quiggle's Book Quirks. Today I'm going to be giving a book haul run through just from December, like my birthday and Christmas. So I'm excited to share all the books I got with you guys. Most of my books I either got from Barnes & Noble or Thrift Books, which I really enjoy buying books there because they're usually really cheap. And if you rack up points, you can get free books. This isn't promoted or anything, I just really like thrift books. So, first off, I got Fairest, which is by Marissa Meyer. She wrote the Lunar Chronicles, and then she also wrote the Renegades, I believe it's the Renegades trilogy. So Fairest is a set of, like, short stories, from all the characters. To be honest, I haven't read it, I think, since it came out. So I'm excited to be able to reread that again, as this year I'm gonna reread everything on my bookshelf, because why not? I haven't read a couple of them in like years, so. Next I got King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I really like this cover. I think that you can't really see it very well because of the camera, but like this is a really pretty emerald green. So I'm really excited for Rule of Wolves that's coming out, I believe, later this year, and then also in April there is the Shadow and Bone TV series, which I'm also excited for, as I'm just really hoping they do everything right, but yeah. So I got that one. I've already read King of Scars. I really liked it, so I'm excited for Rule of Wolves. Next I got The Tyrant's Tomb by Riordan. This is the fourth book in the Trials of Apollo series. I particularly enjoy it. It was really fun to have Raina back for a while. And then I also got The Tower of Nero, which is the last and final book in Trials of Apollo, which I have not read yet, so no spoilers, but I'm really excited to read, and I'm hoping everything goes well. What has been spoiled for me, I heard that it's been pretty good, so we'll see what happens. Next I got my own set of Lord of the Rings. So here's the Fellowship of the Rings, which honestly I think was the hardest book to get through. And then we have Two Towers, the second book, and then Return of the King, which I haven't read, but as you can tell, I'm in the middle of that. So I've seen like all the extended movies, just haven't read the third book yet. I particularly like Lord of the Rings, so I was excited to get my own like set of the book series. So I'm excited to read it. Next I got the Hunger Games trilogy, which, to be honest, is one of my favorites. I think that the way Suzanne wrote everything, I think she did really well with it, especially with writing in all that, the trauma and things. I haven't read it in a while, but I'm rereading it, so I particularly remember really liking it though. So I'm excited to have that on my shelf finally. I still feel like I'm missing like key like books everywhere, but slowly filling in spaces. So next I got Jo and Laurie, by Margaret, Stohl, and Melissa de la Cruz. So it's a retelling of Jo and Laurie from Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. So basically, sorry about that, my family was being noisy, I had to pause for a moment. So basically, Jo and Laurie is the romantic retelling if Jo and Laurie had gotten married instead of who they married. I don't want to completely spoil anything, so instead of who they would have married, I think that it was really well written. I think it's like it embodied that sort of the same like feeling that Little Women gave, and I think the writing was pretty similar. Like it wasn't like this, you couldn't see this big disparity between the two. So I thought that was really nice because Jo and Laurie didn't seem out of place at all in the Little Women cinematic universe. It's not a cinema. Anyways, so Next, I also got the third Kane Chronicles book, The Serpent's Shadow by Riordan. I'm really close to having all Rick Riordan's books. I think I'm missing like 2 or 3, so I'm actually really excited to like finally get everything. I will be doing a Kane Chronicles reread later. I'm thinking with all my series, as I just go through them, I'm gonna give overviews of series and like just review them. I'm gonna do that later with the Red Queen and the Infernal Devices. I'm on Clockwork Princess right now, so yeah. Speaking of the Infernal Devices, I also finally got the Clockwork Prince. So I now have all of the Cassandra Clare books, like the ones that like make a picture. So just a moment and I will show you that. Alright, so here's all the books. Okay, so I have this theory that they all connect. If you can notice, like right here, it sort of connects, and up here in the clouds. I don't know, that's just my theory, but I think the picture's really cool, so I'm super excited to have them all now. So, yeah. Alright, so then the last couple books I got Perks of Being a Wallflower, which I have seen the movie. I have not read the book yet, but I'm very excited to. And then lastly, I got the James Dashner like Maze Runner books. I got 4 of them. The only one I don't have is Fever Code. I wanted them all in the paperback, so I think the covers are pretty cool. So I'm gonna reread these later too. So there you go. That's my book haul. I will have all the book titles and authors' names down below. I will also have the usual links, Black Lives Matter, Indigenous Peoples, and the book trigger warnings. Reach out, let me know if you need anything, and have a good rest of your week.